how to use the Oklahoma Parent-Student Portal to monitor school and student performance. Parents can access site report cards using the website www.oklaschools.com. The Oklahoma School Report Card shares critical information about school performance with schools, families, and communities. The report cards are intended to provide important information to stimulate conversations about school success and areas in need of improvement. Additionally, both state and federal law requires information about school performance be made readily available to the public. These indicators include academic achievement, English language proficiency, and graduation rates for high school students. You can view the site report cards using the Oklahoma Parent-Student Portal. Step 1, go to www.oklaschools.com. Step 2, enter your school or district into the search bar. And Step 3, select your school or district to view the report card. You can also click on the word Translate to have the web page translated into numerous languages. The first page you'll see is a general information page. You can click on the tabs across the top for more information about the district or about your school. The Indicators tab allows you to view information about academic achievement, which is based upon the OSTP assessment data for English language arts, math, and science in grades 3 through 8 and 11. It measures how well the students in the school are meeting grade level standards. Academic growth measures individual student growth between years on the OSTP assessment. ELP progress, which is based upon the English proficiency assessment for students designated as English learners, and measures EL student progress towards individualized yearly language growth targets. And chronic absenteeism, which is based upon the percentage of students who miss 10% or more of the school year due to poor attendance. Additional high school and district indicators include graduation rate and post-secondary opportunities. If you click on More Details or any bar graph, you will see additional detailed information. Clicking on More Details provides information about the indicator, including an overview of the indicator and why it is important, and links to further information about the indicator. As you scroll down the web page, you'll also see an indicator breakdown, which compares the site, district, and state averages. Data can further be broken down by subject and/or demographic groups. By clicking on the graph, you can compare higher and lower ranked schools in Oklahoma. As you scroll down, you'll see information about student demographics. Results of the indicator can be broken down by clicking on any of the subject groups on the left, including race, ethnicity, economically disadvantaged, English learners, and students with disabilities. Click on any section of the graph to see the student group's percentage of the school population and its indicator score. Data for composite, English language arts, math, and science is available. Results of the indicators can also be analyzed by student performance by target and by proficiency level. Results can be viewed as either graphs or tables and can be filtered in many ways. The academic growth rate shows a matrix of gains and losses. The EL proficiency progress represents the percentage of EL students meeting their yearly growth targets, and the student attendance by groups shows attendance rates. The Oklahoma Parent-Student Portal also has information about your child's student performance on OSTP assessment. To access the student portal, go to www.oklaschools.com, enter your school into the search bar, select your school, and then click on the Your Student tab. To enter the student portal, both new and returning users will need to know their student's state ID number, which is a 10-digit number. This can be obtained by contacting the school office. New users will also need to enter their child's birth date. Then click Go. This website is also available in Spanish. New users will also need to enter their email address and create a password for the Parent-Student Portal. Review the privacy agreement shown on the right and check the box indicating that you have read and agree with the privacy policy, and then click Register. The Parent Portal allows you to view the OSTP assessment results for your child. Your student's testing history helps you know how your child is progressing from one year to the next. Click on any of the tests to learn more about your student's assessment results. Links are also available to translate the site, update email, and sign out. Scores on the OSTP fall into 4 categories, ranging from below basic through advanced. Scores below 300 represent students who are most likely performing below grade level standards, while scores of 300 and above represent students who are most likely performing at or above grade level standards. The Parent Portal also has information about your child's performance over time. This shows how your student is progressing from one grade level to the next, starting after the 3rd grade OSTP assessment. You can also find performance by category, which shows how your students performed in each subject category as either below standard, at or near standard, or above standard. It also shows the points your student earned and the points that were possible, and lists ways that you can support your child at home. The performance level comparison shows how your student scores compare to other Oklahoma students who were in the same grade level and who took the same test. You can compare your child's scores to other students in the school, in the district, and in the state. You can also view whether or not your child was proficient on this test and their readiness for the next grade level or course. You can also find information about your child's Lexile level. The Lexile measure provides a score that describes the level at which your student can comfortably read challenging text and also describes the complexity of texts, taking into account such features as vocabulary and sentence complexity. This measure, along with the consideration of your student's interests and experience, is helpful in finding text for independent reading. You can find more information about Lexiles by going to the website www.ste.ok.gov/Lexiles. The portal also provides information about your child's math quantile level. The quantile level provides a score that describes your student's level of mathematical ability and the difficulty of a skill or concept as it relates to other mathematical skills and concepts your student is learning. The score shows your student's readiness for instruction regarding a particular mathematical skill or concept. You can get more information about quantiles by going to www.ste.ok.gov/quantiles. The performance level descriptors describe what a student at each level is likely able to do. Click on the tabs to transition through the descriptions and use the scroll bar to see more information. You can use the information in this report and on the Parent Portal to meet with your student's teacher or school. As your student's first teacher, you are a critical part of their education. It is important to remember that your student's strengths, abilities, and potential cannot be measured by a single test score. Each student grows at different rates, both physically and academically. State tests help gauge how your student is growing in the knowledge and skills outlined in the Oklahoma Academic Standards. State test results, when combined with other information, can help you and the teacher understand where your student is making progress and where they may need extra support. For current information about your child's academic progress, including grades and assessments, and attendance, please visit the LPS Campus Portal. You can contact your school if you need login information.